How would you like to make $30 an hour simply browsing websites? Yes, totally not a scam. It's really actually legit. Hey, it's Leah Ray from TitledandLeahRay.com, and I'm going to walk you through exactly how you can start making $30 an hour in your PJs browsing websites. Now, there's basically two types of income that you can make online. The first is active income, where you only get paid for the work that you do. So if you don't do the work, you're not going to get paid. Just think of an hourly job. You're simply getting paid for doing a task or a job. Now, getting paid for browsing websites is definitely considered an active income. You're getting paid for doing a task, browsing websites. Now, the second type is called passive income, where you do the work once and you can continue to get paid for it ongoing. So I'm going to give you the exact steps in this video of how you can get active income from browsing websites. But if you want to learn how you can start creating passive income online, you definitely want to click the link at the top of the description for our awesome training that's going to teach you how you can start creating passive income online. Now, have you ever been on a website, tried to navigate to a different page or to add something to your cart, but it didn't work? Super frustrating, right? Well, you can actually help companies find and prevent these types of frustrations with their websites by testing their websites for them. So you can help create a flawless end user experience for their customers or audience. There are websites that actually pay you to test apps or websites about $30 an hour. So how does it work? You get signed up with the site, and I'll walk you through the site specifically shortly, but they basically share with you testing opportunities. So they're going to give you a set of instructions that you need to follow. And basically you just sit there and follow the instructions as you're talking through it on your computer, recording your audio and sharing your screen and creating a recording on your computer. It's really super easy. You're just checking out websites. Now let's dive into 3 specific sites that you can use to make $30 an hour just browsing websites. Now the first website is called TryMyUI.com. TryMyUI.com. That may sound weird, but UI means user interface. This is a company that is used by actually some really big names: NBC, Amazon.com, British Airways, Priceline.com. They partner with companies like this, and they're getting you, someone looking to make some extra cash online, to test these big companies' websites and make sure that they're flawless, that they're working like they're supposed to. Now, from their main website, there's the button here, Get Paid to Test. Click on that, and that's going to take you here where you can actually start applying to become a tester. It's really super simple. Each test is going to take approximately 20 minutes, and you get paid $10. So if you're making $10 for a 20-minute test, do 3 tests in an hour, boom, that's $30 an hour. As I said, you're simply going to record following through the instructions as you browse through the website, and you may have a little survey at the end to give them a little summary. And they do not limit you on the number of tests that you can do, but would love for you to plan to do a couple of tests a week. They use PayPal to send out their payments, and they send them out every Friday. And from the reviews that I found of people who actually have done tests for TryMyUI.com, they said they were very reliable. I'm getting paid. So they definitely follow through. So fill out the information in this Get Started field, and you can start testing for TryMyUI. Now the second site is called UserTesting.com. Pretty simple, UserTesting.com. They also partner with some really big names online. Citrix, which I know I worked with back when I used to work in healthcare and IT world. We use Citrix all the time. Ancestry.com, Intuit, eBay, Facebook, Walmart. Really big names that honestly most people are at least familiar with in some way. So they partner with these websites to make sure that their stuff is up to snuff, that they have worked out all the bugs before they go live with new features, make sure everything is flawless for their customers. So from their main website, just click on this link here, Get Paid to Test. And they lay it out for you pretty simple here. Earn up to $60 per test. Obviously, you're going to get paid more for longer tests, and they do have some long ones. Just like the first website we went over, it's $10 for a 20-minute video that you complete. If you have more questions on how this works, they do have a little video and some more information on how all of this works. But look these are some huge names, and you get to help them create a great experience for their customers. All you got to do is get signed up. In order to get signed up, just put in your email address here, and they'll walk you through the process. And the final website is Userlytics, userlytics.com. Another company that partners with giant names that I'm sure, Google, come on. I don't think it gets any bigger than Google. Google, Microsoft, Philips, L'Oreal, Children's International, Washington Post, American Airlines. You can help these companies create the best experience possible for their customers. And always with all of these, whenever they're working with really big companies, it does lend a bit of credibility to what they're doing, that they're legit, solid companies to work with. So from their main website, simply click on the tester login. And here you're going to sign up for free. And this will give you you some more information on what they do. Again, they pay via PayPal $5, $10, $15, $20, up to $90 for running their tests. And they test both websites and mobile apps. So all you got to do here is put in your email address so that you can get started. And as you see here, you have to be at least 16 years of age or older. Now, I did dig through some reviews from people who've actually gone in and done tests for these different sites. And many of the reviews were very positive, that worked great, paid on time, no complaints. But a common thread, if there were complaints, were that people wanted to do more tests than were available to them. So that is something that you need to keep in mind. This is something to add a little cash to your pockets whenever you've got some extra time to kill. It is not a full-time job. But if you got 20 minutes, you can make $10. If you got an hour, you can make $30. It's a great way to add a little extra cash flow. Now, the best way to maximize your cash flow with this is to actually sign up for all 3 websites. Sign up for all 3 websites, because then when you have free time, you've got more than one site that may have a test available for you to do. So sign up for all 3 websites, and then you're much more likely to have something ready to go whenever you're, waiting in the carpool lane at school to pick up the kids. You've got some extra time. Now, please know that we are rooting for you. We are here to help you create the time freedom that you and your family deserve. So guess what, guys? If you're new to the channel, you're going to have to subscribe so that we can help you with that. Say hi so we can welcome you to the community. Again, this is Leah Ray from ToddandLeahRay.com. Head over to the video in the upper right corner of the screen here, and I'll see you soon.